PJ Glizzy crashed out and killed an op on a dirt bike. And then his story got even crazier. From beating a murder case at 16 to allegedly killing one of the hottest rappers in New York drill, today we're breaking the whole case down. PJ's brother Shy K is one of the most well-known drill rappers in New York, but PJ really had the ops running away scared before he hopped in the booth. PJ and Shy K both came up in Cortland repping the OGs. PJ was allegedly more active than Shy though, and when he was just 16 years old, PJ got booked on a murder charge and sent to Rikers Island. Rikers Island is one of the craziest jails in the country, and what's wild is that PJ never should have even been there. PJ was already active in the streets, but he didn't have anything to do with the murder case they pinned on him. It turned out that the real killer had the same name as PJ, and they both wore the same chain. So the cops booked PJ because they thought he was the other dude. After a couple weeks on Rikers, the cops realized they had the wrong dude, and all the charges against PJ got dropped. And after he came home, PJ won a lawsuit against the state, and that's how he got some money to kick off his rap career. PJ paid for some studio time with the money he got from the lawsuit and dropped the track Shooter Get Shot with his brother Shy K and their homie B-Dot. The track ran up big numbers, and PJ kept the momentum up in the booth. In 2021, PJ and Shy linked up with their homie B-Love for the track COE, and that's when PJ dropped one of the craziest lines in drill that actually came true. PJ said he was gonna slide on a dirt bike and raps, "I just might slide on his block with a dirt bike. I'ma keep clicking till he drop. Ops keep calling my line, we don't front shit." He told him big knockers, "Bitch, this ain't no block." Then just a couple months later, PJ proved he wasn't capping when he allegedly slid on a dirt bike and kills an op named Matt Sav. Matt Sav repped a set called 2 Woo, and back in the day, they didn't have any issues with the OGs or the OYs. But then 2 Woo stopped beefing with RPT for a minute, and some OYs got pressed about it. So in 2021, PJ and an OY member named Sugar Hill Mel allegedly slid on Matt Sav and killed him. After Matt Sav got killed, 2 Woo started crashing out like crazy and accidentally killed one of their own homies. The crew got hit with a huge indictment in 2023, and the cops said that 2 Woo shot up 3 different blocks in one day. It started on January 28th when QD, Trey, Pud, and Dominic from 2 Woo jacked a car at gunpoint and went sliding on the ops. The first block they drove to was in Sugar Hill, and that's where the 2 Woo affiliates spotted 3 OYs and let off at least 20 shots. Then an hour later, they slid on the ops at King Towers and let off another 11 shots. The 2 Woo dudes took a little break, then a few hours later, they started shooting into a building lobby at the Wilson houses, and Dominic got shot and killed by his own homies on accident. 2 Woo are allegedly one of the deepest sets in the area, but PJ and Sugar Hill Mel weren't ducking any smoke with them. According to the cops, PJ was driving a dirt bike and Mel was on the back shooting, but nobody knows exactly how it went down. The cops wanted to book Sugar Hill Mel too, but he killed himself before they could track him down. And according to rumors, Sugar Hill Mel took himself out because he knew the cops were about to catch up to him and he didn't want to spend the rest of his life in prison. Some sources claim that PJ was the one who pulled the trigger on Matt Sav though. The OYs and OGs ended up falling out, even though they used to do hits together. And on the track COE Part 2, Shy K talks about the Matt Sav hit and raps, "We used to be cool, now what's up? OYs I see got a duck. We almost put Lil Shh in the trunk. They kept on talking on all of my dads, so I put Naughty in the blunt. They kept on acting like they was the one putting on. Free bro, Matt Sav and Runs." The OGs and OYs ended up falling out, but PJ's main beef was with DOA. He was dissing them all the time in the booth, like on the track Muddy when he rapped, "When we catch us a flocka, it's up. Roscoe my brother, feeding just to up." And "How the fuck you went cool with a deuce if the flocks don't know what the O's really do?" And PJ Glizzy had personal beef with DOA because of a dude named Nazi BK. Nazi BK used to be cool with a lot of dudes who repped the OGs. Nas never repped the crew, but he kicked it with them and he used to sell a lot of weed to the OGs. PJ was never really rocking with Nas though, and one night he set Nazi BK up and stole 2K worth of weed off him. After that, Nazi BK switched sides and started rocking with DOA, and PJ never stopped dissing him. PJ was always clowning Nas for not doing anything after he got robbed, and PJ even self-snitched about the situation on IG Live when he was airing Nas out.
"Bro, I robbed you, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I robbed you, gang. You ain't do shit about it. And I'm in a Rolls right now. You still ain't do nothing about it. I'm in the same place that you could catch me every day in the Rolls. Nazi BK, you're a bum. Stop mentioning me, bro."
Shy K dissed Nas about it too, like on the track Fosev K when he raps, "I'm a greedy nigga, I slime you, have my O standing right behind you. Fuck a blue check, we get the Addy and pull up like, who we gon' boom next? Nazi BK, he got robbed, he ain't do shit." PJ never caught Nas in the streets, but in 2022, PJ allegedly slid on DOA and killed C. High Watts. C-High was tight with K-Flock and was starting to pop off in the drill scene, but then he allegedly got lined up by his own homies and killed by PJ Glizzy. What makes the situation really weird is how C-High's homie B-Love was involved with the situation. B-Love reps the OGs, but was always rocking with DOA too. And even after DOA and the OGs started beefing, B-Love was playing both sides. And according to rumors, B-Love helped PJ line C-High up to get him killed. A lot of people think that they used a girl to set C-High up, and Used G's rapped about it on the track PSA and said, "Nigga died in the sty, got lined up by a bitch like C-High dead and they still ain't do shit." PJ's brother Shaw was dissing C-High like crazy right after he died too, like on the track 2 Oppie when he said, "When we hop out, niggas better hide. New Op died, now we screaming C-High. I'm smacked, I'm deadly. Seti, go and get back for your bestie. I'm the face of this shit, don't test me. PJ be bugging, shooting out the Rennie." PJ got locked up for the Matt Sav hit first, and while he was inside fighting that case, the cops booked him for C-High's murder too. PJ hasn't taken it to trial yet, but a lot of people think he got help from B-Love to kill C-High. And C-High's dad said that C-High got lined up by his homies.
Like he said, "I think that's better if you call him." So I called his mother and told him that she had to go identify her somebody. Work shit ever. You know what I'm saying? Work shit ever. I couldn't get a flight in until Monday.
After PJ got hit with a murder charge for killing C-High, Shaw dropped the track Free PJ and rapped, "Where they at? Brody got the drop. We trying to go spin and go dumb on a flock. With the Rips trying to catch a baby. I came back and started going crazy. And C.I. just died. Now I'm smoking his pack." Shaw was holding it down for PJ and the rest of the OGs. And for a long time, he was the most consistent drill rapper in the city. He got booked for little charges a couple of times, but Shaw always came right back and ran up big numbers again. But then in 2025, that all changed when Shaw crashed out like crazy. In February 2025, the news broke that Shaw got booked on attempted murder charges. Back in 2024, Shaw allegedly stood on the ops in Mott Haven and started letting off shots. 3 people got hit up, and Shaw got charged for 3 attempted murders. According to people at the scene, Shaw started shooting out of nowhere, and nobody knows why he crashed out like that. Shaw was able to bond out after he got booked though, and he used news footage about the shooting in the video for his track Somebody Lying. There was all kinds of rumors going around about Shaw getting stomped out on Rikers before he bonded out, but Shaw called cap on the story and rapped, "They got me fighting the case. When I went home, I went straight to get laid. I'm with the dummy, and I smoke him to the face. You can't rob me, bitch. I'm not Nazi BK." Getting bail for the shooting was a huge win for Shaw, but then the news broke that he had been arrested again and got hit with way more charges. Shaw was allegedly crashing out all over the city, and he allegedly even put hands on a victim who was over 65 years old. Shaw got sent right back to Rikers, and rumors said the ops were trying to make sure that he doesn't even make it to trial. A few months after Shaw got locked up again, somebody allegedly came at him with a knife and sliced him up. Shaw's old homie Blockwork hopped on IG and started clowning Shaw for getting cut, and Nazi BK dissed him over the situation too. Nobody knows what's gonna happen with Shaw's case, but he's facing decades if he takes it to trial and doesn't win. He's still in a better spot than PJ though. The feds picked up PJ's case after he got caught for killing C-High Watts, and PJ could end up getting the death penalty. If Sugar Hill Mel was alive, then the cops might be trying to put the Matt Sav murder mostly on him. But now PJ's the only one they can take down for the hit. Now he's fighting the C-High case too, and the feds don't usually pick up a case unless they know they can win. It's not clear if they're gonna offer PJ a plea deal or not. He's already been fighting the case in jail for a few years though, and it doesn't look like PJ or his brother Shaw are gonna be coming home anytime soon.